Hello, work life warriors. Happy SaturPlay. How are you? How are you doing today? It is a beautiful day in Raleigh. Where are you located? Please share with me in the chat. I am located in Raleigh, although it is a little breezy outside. It's actually extremely pretty. The sun is shining, the sky is blue. So, what are you doing today? How are you going to manage your stress? How are you going to play today? Please share with me in the comments. What are your plans for play today? What do you plan to do to add some play, fun, joy, laughter into your life? We are halfway through Saturday, which means we have the rest of today and tomorrow to play the stress away. So, are you participating in some socializing, social play, games, reading, collecting? What are you doing? Please share with me in the chat. I like to do very fun and playful things on Saturday, and I like to take some time and do them with you all. So today we are going to do something new. Normally, I do not do mazes on camera. I do a couple of different things for SaturPlay, Legos, drawing, coloring. This is my first time doing a maze, so I'm unsure whether I can talk and complete this maze. So I picked the easy one, and I'm gonna pick an easy topic just to kind of fill it out and see. So we'll get started, but I want to start with think about how hard you worked this year, right? Think about how hard you worked, and then I want you to think about, did you play as hard as you worked? Did you play as hard as you worked this year? Now we know you work very hard. We work very hard, but we do not play as hard as we work. So what is the percentage? If you play or if your work percentage is 100%, what was your play percentage? And play as in not spending money, not doing what is acceptable in society, but the type of play that actually makes your heart sing, that make you excited to get up, to enjoy, that you can spend hours doing the things that you spent hours doing with being in flow and not realizing that you just, the whole day or hours then passed and you hadn't moved, you hadn't eaten, you hadn't drank, you haven't gone to the bathroom. What? Those things are so very important, and how often do you do them compared to how often you work? We at least work 5 days out of the week. How often do we play? Okay, let's look at this maze. So, how often do we play? Let's start with a pencil. Two pencils. And so, do you think play has a certain context? Do you believe that when things are not going well in your life, you should stop playing? Okay, so this looks a little complicated. All right, I think I'll go to the right. I know for a fact that many of us, when things get complicated in life, didn't. So I have to go to the other way. Okay. When things happen in life, we tend to stop playing, right? Play is a biological need. It's for food, water, sleep, sex, and then play. So whenever we are in danger or we do not have the luxury of relaxing, play disappears, right? Although humans are neotenous, which means forever juvenile, we're built to benefit from play at any age, right? We grow old because we stop playing. So we are neotenous. We are built to benefit from play. So our best bet is to make sure that we are playing and the type of play that makes our heart sing, that makes us feel like we are intimately connected with life, that we are enjoying the best that life has to offer, that we can disconnect from the wants, the needs, the obligations, the expectations of others, and just play for no apparent reason at all. Just because it makes you happy, just because it makes your wheels turn, just because it decreases stress and it improves the overall quality of your life. And so it's easy for us, especially when things are not going as well, for us to stop playing, right? To kind of just focus on work and what we can do to prove our circumstances. That was too easy. What we can do to improve our circumstances. And so we need to realize that regardless of what's going on through in life, that we can play our way through our problems. We could play towards a solution. We don't necessarily have to stop playing because things aren't going ideally in our lives. I believe that when things are going or when things are the most challenging, that's exactly when you should be playing. You should be playing the most when you are the most stressed out, when things are going wrong in your life, when you constantly feel challenged. You need to balance those things with play. So your play should be equivalent to your work or challenges. So anytime that you are feeling stressed out, you have a lot going on, your first reaction is to withdraw, to ignore, to deny. But really, what we should do is increase play, be more involved with life and what life has to offer and what it's trying to teach us. Be open, be willing to co create the experiences that we're having and unpack them and figure out what it's trying to teach us. Many times we just rush through the bad parts of our life, just hoping to get to the good parts, but we don't realize that it's in the bad lessons that we learn so much. So it's in our best interest to practice mindfulness, and in those moments when things are challenging, to put the lens of play on and figure out how you can dance through the rain, how you can make this an opportunity for growth, for laughter, for joy, for play, to stretch, to grow you, to expand you, instead of just shrinking or shying away from the experience or running or hiding. This could be an opportunity to gracefully play through it. And I believe the best solutions come from play when we are not focused on the problem and we are thinking about, something else or not thinking or in flow is when the answers come to us, right? So when you are playing and enjoying yourself and your mind has time just to be in the present moment, in my opinion, these are when the most answers pop up and the solutions that are the most innovative come, because you give your mind the space to wander, to kind of solve the problem with while you're actively pursuing or engaged with something else. And so ruminating could be a bad thing if we spend so much time trying to solve problems and challenges that we work more than we play. But it's very beneficial to kind of balance your work or your challenges with play, and do the kind of play that makes your heart sing, that make you want to do it, that keeps you in flow for hours, that you're doing it just because it's fun. Fun is a motivator in of itself, and so we should have more fun, right? We spend so much of our time doing what we are obligated to do, not having a great time or just being content. But content is great. It's what we should aspire to, but we should also want to do the things that add the spice of life, the fun, play, laughter, joy, which is to make sure that we are engaging in play and fulfilling our biological need every single day. We cannot just wait for the weekend. That's what most of us are doing. We live in autopilot. We do the same thing every single day, and then we wait for the weekend to add some fun, play, joy, variety. But really, every single day, all throughout the day, not even just after work, we should be adding play, fun, joy, laughter, right? We can do anything through those lens or with that attitude of play, fun, laughter, joy. Work doesn't have to be serious. Life doesn't have to be serious. You can take work seriously. You can take life seriously, but it doesn't have to be serious. You can interject all of the things that you really want, right? Anything that will make you want to be there or want to experience or inquisitive or curious or any of the positive emotions. If it is producing those in you, it is something that you want to explore. And I feel like play is one of those things that help you to explore what is important, what makes your heart sing, what add the variety to your day, what makes you smile, what helps you to identify why you gravitate towards certain things. So we don't think about why, as children, certain children grab different items, and it's because of our personalities and character. So the way we play is unique to us, is unique to our experiences, our upbringing, the things that motivate us, our intrinsic values and motivators. And so it's in order for us to continue to develop and to know ourselves as we grow, as we age, is to play, right? To explore ourselves through play, to explore the environments that we're in through play, to play with other people. It's how you figure out what your weaknesses and strengths are, where you end and where the other person begins. It's how you learn to set boundaries. Play is how we first learned anything, and so it's so important that we make it influential part of our lives and access play every single day. And do not worry, you deserve to live a quality life. And if you wait, you'll be waiting forever, right? So insert the play and joy and laughter into every single moment. Let it be your attitude, or let it be the lens in which you see the world. You can live life seriously, but you do not have to take life seriously, right? Let's play as hard as we work. Living is a shared experience, so it's not just me, it's me and you and us, right? So although I may be playing and having a good time, it's no fun if everyone else is miserable, right? And so I want to make sure that I'm doing my part and creating the communities of practices that we need to create the counterculture of wellness so that we can play the stress away, so that we can enjoy our one lives and show up, show out, and be the change we want to see in the world. So please, I encourage you to go out there and play. Share with me in the comments, how are you going to play this weekend? How do you incorporate play into your everyday, especially work or your most stressful moments? I would love to know. And as always, work life warriors, it is your responsibility to play. So get out there and play today. Play your way. Play in a way that makes you feel happy and joyous. And it will improve the overall quality of your life because you deserve it. You have one life, and it is your responsibility to make it what you want. So I will see you tomorrow for our book review, and I'll see you on Monday for our stress management wellness chat.